Good morning. It's a sunny Saturday morning here on the Oregon coast. I'm Ms. Deline, fresh out of the shower with a wet head, and I drew the medicine wheel card today. Wow. Cycles and movement. So the attributes of this card are signaling the end of stagnation, good news, noticing that the doors are now open, yeah, finding new direction, noticing the green light, go now. I love this because I'm ready. Challenges, confronting the fear of movement or the next step, answering the wake-up call. You have to answer the call or you can't move forward. Observing proper growth cycles and using them, benefiting from movement. Takes action to get what you want, Being willing to change gears and grow. If you've chosen the medicine wheel card, you're being asked to notice your personal growth in a way that will allow the changes in your life to become meaningful. Nothing is outside of the wheel of life that the sacred hoop represents. If you're at a loss as to which path to take, look at the four colors of the four directions. Which of the four colors immediately comes to mind? So the four colors, according to most native tribes that I'm aware of, are black, white, red, and yellow. Some of them might have a different color. One tribe has green as one of their colors, but anyway, think of black, white, red, and yellow. It also represents the four directions. So I'm going to read a little bit about the attributes of each direction. So the yellow is the east, and it is illumination, and it's also male energy. Eagle lives in the east and has a better overall view of life, balanced with the freedom of spirit that soars through the sky closest to Grandfather Sun. The golden door is in the east and can take you to new ideas and new levels of awareness and aid you in conquering your greatest spiritual challenges. Illumination will always come to those who are willing to look at and remove their self-imposed hesitations or limitations. Eagle is the symbol of the freedom of thought and flight that assists those willing to take the chance and seek new horizons. This is the message that you may need to remove the fear of change, or it may be time to listen to new ideas and take a chance by trusting your male demonstrative side. Journey to the golden door and beyond with Eagle. Only then will you know the joy and freedom of your newfound understanding. I'd like to make a note as I was reading that. I was thinking yellow is also the color of the solar plexus chakra, which is your power center, basically. Red, the child within, becomes your teacher. And red is the base chakra. And red is in the south, and we need to reconnect with the faith, trust, innocence, and humility of the little child. If this is the color that came to your mind, you're being urged by the child within you to stop that adult jazz and chill out. If you've lost faith and or trust, pick up those rose-colored glasses, shattered as they may be, and for your own good, stick them back on your out-of-joint nose. If the inner child is hurt, comfort that part of yourself from the adult's self-nurturing viewpoint. Then do something you always wanted to do as a child but were forbidden to do. The innocence will return if you allow that inner child to talk to you and teach you. Black, the bear tells you to be quiet, listen to your heart, and feel. So this is the female energy, which is receptive energy. It's time to use it now. In connecting with this color, you have asked to enter the silence of a still heart and mind to find your own answers. This is the looking within place on the medicine wheel. The opinions of others do not apply in this step of personal growth. Remember that in seeking the truth of your own heart and feelings of the female side of your nature are valid. To feel is to heal. I love this. And so that is the west position. White is the north. The buffalo of abundance brings new wisdom and asks for gratitude. In the north, the place of the elders, we find the wisdom of many winters. Each cycle of life's changes is marked by experience that gives us wisdom of insight. When in doubt, go to the one who has walked a similar path and seek the counsel of white-haired ones who walk the good red road before you. And I encourage you to do that. Seek the old ones who know how to use the gifts you have been given and listen to their counsel. Find out if you have forgotten to acknowledge someone for a job well done and praise them in gratitude for their contribution to all of Earth's children. That may be yourself even. This will remove the blockages you may be feeling about not being appreciated yourself. Then you may share the wisdom you have gained with others who seek similar answers. In all cases, drawing the medicine wheel card is the signal that big changes are coming. The cycles of your life may take a very different shape if you're willing to feel the joy the changes bring and to drop your fear of them. All beings are asking themselves questions so that they may come to the place of knowing within their hearts. The heart of the sacred hoop is the whirling rainbow that contains all colors, all experience, all paths, every pleasure of life, and every point of growth towards wholeness. You are being called to notice each color and hue, each tone and placement of the whirling rainbow you are creating in your personal circle. Then it will be time to welcome the changes that will allow all creatures to join together as one. So I feel like this is a really powerful card and a powerful message. It's a time of growth, a time to move forward, a time to take action. And so whatever is going on in your life, it's time to take action, even if that action is to go within and take a time out. So eagle in the medicine cards and in the medicine wheel, eagle is in the east. It's where the sun rises. And eagle has eagle vision. So when you're in something in your life, when you're like stuck, you feel like you're stuck in a rut or stuck and you're looking for answers and you can't find them. There's that old adage, you can't see the forest for the trees. All you can see is what's right in front of you. So if you think of eagle and you rise up above your life, up above the forest, up above the trees, you'll see the forest. You'll see your life from an outside perspective, from the whole perspective, not just that one tiny thing that you've been focusing on and trying to work your way through, right? Sometimes when we use eagle vision, we see in a way we can't see, from our own limited vision. So eagle sees the bigger picture because our life is not, it's big. I mean, we are all connected to each other. We're connected to the planet. We're connected to each other. We're connected to all that is, all that was, and all that ever will be. So we are huge. And then the child within, the red, which is in the south, the child within, there's been a lot of work over the years surrounding inner child work, inner child therapy, all those kind of things. And basically it's, we all have that inner child that didn't get its needs met, when we were an actual child, right? And so there's that part of us that didn't get its needs met. Now as adults, we can look back and we can meet the needs of that child. We can give ourselves what we weren't given as a child, whether it was, nice clothes or food that we wanted to eat but weren't allowed to eat, pizza, tacos, whatever. Or, more importantly, love. That's the most important thing. If we didn't feel loved as a child, it causes a great wounding within. And so we can, as an adult, we can give ourselves the love that we didn't receive or feel that we didn't have when we were a child. It's big stuff. The black, the west, the bear. Bear medicine is female receptive medicine. It might be time for you to just take a time out, go in the cave, and just think about your next steps. Think about what you want in life. Think about what you want to manifest. What are your dreams? Write them down. What are your dreams? What are your heart's desires? Write them down. It doesn't matter what anybody else thinks. It doesn't matter what they think. It only matters what you think. You're the one living in this body. You're the one living this life. You're the one walking this path. No one else is. And they can judge you from out here, but that is meaningless. Really, truly meaningless. They can only decide what's best for them. They can't decide what's best for you. Only you can. Bear helps us do that. Bear helps us to go into that cave, go into that inner space, and really touch base with our hearts and our souls and what we want. White, the north, buffalo, brings abundance and new wisdom. Ask for gratitude. Well, buffalo is definitely a symbol of abundance. So, and gratitude helps bring abundance. If we're grateful for what we have instead of ungrateful for what we don't have, if we show gratitude, I call it an attitude of gratitude. Every day I'm grateful for so much in my life. Now, maybe there's things I don't have, maybe there's worries I have or whatever, I'm not grateful for them, but in being grateful for what I do have, it brings my focus to what is good in my life, not what's missing, but what's already there. Okay, and as I focus on that, that part will grow and manifest into whatever I need, and it does, and it has. And also seek the counsel of the white-haired ones who've walked the road before you. I have done that. I have asked for guidance from older people, and it's interesting because, now they're dying, because I'm 65, and now I'm becoming that older person, right? And so it's good to ask for guidance and feedback from people who are older than you. They know things that, they've seen things, they know things, they've had the experiences that maybe you're just walking into, and they have a knowledge and wisdom that is ancient. And when you think of the Native American way of believing, the women who've gone through menopause, the flow of blood from the uterus is what makes life possible, right? It's a symbol of life, that when we're carrying life within us, that flow stops. And then it stops again when we're in menopause. And that is a time where the wisdom is contained within. And it's a powerful time for women and for men. And so look to your elders. It's, we tend to think that old people, they're a different generation, they don't know, but I'm talking about spirituality. I'm talking about the heart and the soul. And, maybe they don't know how to run an Xbox, but that's that outer stuff. Anyway, this was a great card. You can tell I'm excited about it. I hope you got something out of it. I hope you take some of what I said and take it to heart and think of the medicine wheel and the colors and the directions, and I hope it makes a difference in your life.